All right, Jeff Perry from the Fiddle Jam Institute here. Joffrey Fitzhugh Perry, or Fitz as a lot of people call me. I'm doing this little series leading up to the release of my new course, Bucket List Fiddle Jam. It's going to be a hip and fun course that'll teach you, if you'd like, how to play well within 1 month. You're not going to be Yasha Heifetz or Itzhak Perlman in 1 month, I can guarantee you that, but you will be able to play well with a good sound, and I've mentioned in other videos, not hurt yourself. So how do we do that? Well, can you hurt yourself playing the violin? It's this little thing that weighs about a pound. How could it hurt you? Well, the violin is kind of strange. We have to be careful when we're adults of our body and our physical stuff, our neck and our back and things and shoulders. You may have had strains or injuries in the past. Like I said, adults need to be taught a little bit differently, with a little more care in this department than children do. I'm a prime example. I learned as a kid, and nobody thought about this stuff, and I messed my back up. You have some scoliosis and asymmetry problems, because the violin is kind of weird. You put it on one side and clamp your head down kind of thing. It's not amazing. If you do it right, you won't hurt yourself. But I was a very serious music student, and even if I relax today, my shoulders, let's see if you can see it. This one's higher than the other one. I like that all the time. And a lot of serious violinists are, but I didn't play just the violin. Seriously, I played the guitar, I played the bass guitar, and as a teen, I was playing music probably 8 hours a day between orchestra and school, and playing electric bass in a marching band with an amplifier that ran on car batteries. I practiced the violin a couple hours a day, studying with philharmonic people. I was very serious about guitar, learning jazz, and I played the bass, became enamored with it. So I was a total music head and did it to myself, but what I did was I stood crookedly and nobody corrected it. I put all my weight on my left foot and flopped my right foot out to balance myself at a right angle, and stood like that all the time for those probably 8 hours a day a lot of times. Stood crooked, and I was going through a growth spurt and actually grew crooked to the point where if I did symmetrical based sports, like say cross-country skiing or something where you're going along a track, I would get shin splints because my hips were crooked and I wasn't unhealthy, or crippled, but it's like, it was not good. It took me years to kind of undo some of that stuff with some physical therapy and chiropractic and Rolfing that really seemed to help, if you've heard that. So I don't want you to go there, and we don't need any pain. Pain it stinks. Pain is no good for having something joyful in your life like playing music. There is a joy to playing music, and that's why you're probably interested. You always wanted to do it. It can be cool, but if it makes you in pain, it's no good. So we want to be very careful of our neck, our shoulders, our back, make sure we're not doing anything wrong. I have a great friend who's a really gifted chiropractor who's approved a lot of the things, those simple stretches and stuff. We'll do a little warm-ups in the lessons and cool downs. I never did cool downs as I played professionally. As soon as I finished, I put the thing away and go home. I never thought about undoing the strains of playing for a whole night in a bar for 4 hours or something. So since I've done it wrong, I know what's right for you too. I can help and help you have the less chance of being in pain from playing the violin, as many people have. They even say Paganini, the great historic violinist, stopped playing the violin at one point because he had so much neck and back pain, and he took up the guitar in later life. So I don't want that for you. We want to have fun, and pain is no fun. So that's one of the things we'll definitely cover in this course coming up called Bucket List Fiddle Jam, and I hope you're interested, because I want you to be playing and having more music in your life and your family's lives, and have a good time and spend it in joyful times with your community. So that's the goal. I think it's a good thing. I hope you do too. Stay tuned.